fit, healthy and unwilling to be vaccinated. That describes a minority of young Britons keen to get on with normal life after the lifting of most lockdown restrictions.
No thank you. I think it would be no thank you. I think that, we shouldn't be forced to have something or take something when, if I've had...
People like Tara Knowles.
So having a vaccine and putting these extra things in my body that they're currently not even sure of, we're kind of the guinea pigs right now.
The problem is that current infection rates are highest among young people, with medics warning that hospital patients are getting younger and younger. They describe it as heartbreaking to watch the unvaccinated suffer unnecessarily.
The other thing that people should take into account is that if they are not vaccinated, then they're more likely to spread it to other people, perhaps vulnerable relatives that they come in contact with, but also I think a responsibility to society not to be spreading this around, because it will encourage the emergence of variants which are able to escape from the vaccine, and that will simply put everybody back into lockdown again. Nobody wants to do that.
Official figures suggest up to 10% of under-30s are reluctant or simply refuse to be vaccinated, with almost 3 million young adults yet to receive a first dose. That's led to a dramatic slowdown in the overall vaccine rollout, leaving a potentially dangerous back door open to the virus and the possibility of new variants. The government has backed measures to encourage vaccination, including discounts on food deliveries and taxi rides, and this free vaccine music festival in London. There are more controversial plans to incentivise the jab by introducing vaccine passports to access nightclubs, which human rights groups say is the wrong approach.
Coercion does not make us safer. It's actually been proven that countries that have mandatory vaccine policies or coercive vaccine policies have a much lower trust in vaccines. And what we're talking about is totally restructuring society, creating a system of checkpoints, massive violation of privacy, locking some people out of society for a very, very small number of people. Is this really the way we want to go about public health in this country? I don't think so.
Big Brother Watch says refusing the vaccine is a basic right, which sets the wider goal of full vaccine coverage against the interests of those who believe they're better off without it. Jonah, Al Jazeera, London.